Hello everybody, we're back here on the channel, and recently I noticed that over 60% of you watch my content on a TV instead of a phone or a PC. And that made me think, what type of content is best fitting to be watched on a TV? And as I thought about it a little bit, the Realistic Hunt series is the first thing that came to mind. So I think it's about time that we revive an old series here on the channel, Realistic Hunts. And if you guys get this video to 500 likes, I plan on making a 7 days, 7 different hunts, 7 different maps, extended movie-style version of the Realistic Hunts. So if you enjoy this video here, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment down below to let me know. Now let's get into the hunt. We're here on Hirschfelden today. We're going to head out there and see what we can find. Hopefully there's some amazing trophies awaiting us. We don't hunt this map that often, so I'm really not too familiar with a lot of the area. So we're going to head up north and just hope for the best. I'd love it if we could find a little bit of bison today, but if we can't find some bison, a roe deer would be nice, or potentially a red deer as well. We have no clues on it all because of the way we do this series, so this is going to be a very interesting hunt. And aside from this introduction right here, kind of explaining how everything's going to be done, the rest of this will be done in a very realistic format. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We're stocking up on a bison. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly where it is. We heard it make a call, but I couldn't tell what direction that was from, so we need to be really careful. I'm not sure what direction the wind is blowing. I wish there was some type of wind indicator item that you could spray up into the air and see what direction it drifts, just like we see in the Hunter Classic. That'd be very helpful in this type of scenario. Now let's try our best to get close to this buffalo. Oh, I hear something. Very faintly. We gotta be extremely careful here. Because if this thing gets too close, it could attack us, which would obviously not be a good thing. Let's just take our time and move up close. It's really close. Yeah, this thing's really close. Oh. It might not even be a bison. I think it's a red deer. Where is it? Wait. Did I see something? Yeah, right here. I think that's going to be our first kill of the day. After an exhilarating takedown of a beautiful red stag, we continued walking around to go recover it, and what we found next, nobody could have expected. Did we get him? That looks pretty good. I think we have some good blood here. Yeah, it's some vital blood, which means he shouldn't have gone too far. He's likely going to be right here. Let's hop up on this rock and see what we can find. I definitely hear more in the area. See if we can hop this rock. Oh, there's no way. Are you joking? Are you absolutely joking? That's an albino European bison. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know what I could do here. I don't want to mess this thing up. We're kind of in a bit of a pickle here because if I get down, we're probably going to die. Well, this is such an interesting way to start out the hunt. It's a level 2, so it's not huge, but that is an albino. It's really cool. I really want to hit it broadside. We're going to get down and try not to die here. Here we go. I think that's a good hit. Yeah, there he goes. Down he goes. Well, it's quite unfortunate that he just got stuck there. Really nothing I can do about that, but that is probably the craziest thing we've ever seen on Realistic Hunts. I can't think of any time where we got a good trophy in realistic hunts, except for maybe we got a diamond mountain lion at one point. But that one, obviously, that was like a scripted version of the realistic hunt series, because we had seen that diamond before and we were just saving it for that series back when we did it before. But this one right here, this is the first one that we found just walking around. That's kind of insane. That's really, really cool, though. I can't believe literally, like, the second animal we see is this guy right here. That is an unbelievable stroke of luck there. So already this has been an incredibly eventful hunt, and I think it's only going to get even more eventful from here on, because we've just started. We've only killed 2 animals. We still have to go try and find some roe deer, maybe some pigs as well. You know, we need to find some other animals. Where's Hunter? I don't know where Hunter is, but hopefully we can find that red deer. There we go. Hunter has found our red deer. This guy walked right on top of us. Looks really good. I mean, this guy's probably a good level 6, maybe a level 7 even. Definitely a very nice stag to start the day with. I still just can't get over that encounter with the bison. That was unreal. That was unbelievable. That is just so crazy. As we continue heading up north, I've decided that I want to take a little bit of a detour and check out the river down here, because we don't really know what types of animals are going to be down there to get a drink at the current moment. We're going to just go see, and hopefully we can find something around this area. There's always a lot of animals around the water sources, because not only do they, need the water to live, but they also tend to be feeding nearby. So I'm really hoping that's going to lead us to find something over here. Is that what I think it is? Yep. That's a European bison, and it is alarmed. It knows that we're here. We got to be extra careful not to get charged by this gigantic animal. It's still warning. Honestly, the wind might not be in our favor in this particular situation, which means we're likely going to have to sit up and hopefully just get a clear shot from here. I don't see us getting much closer than what we already are. We got to just hope that we can see. Yeah, he's just a level 2, so he's not huge. This is a young one, but I'd like it if we could get another one down. So what I'm seeing right here is that he's not giving us a broadside shot, but if we move a little bit over to the left, I think we can actually get a pretty good angle. Now, I just got to hope that the wind doesn't screw us over in this particular situation. We're going to do our best to just move over there nice and slowly and hopefully get a clear broadside angle on this beautiful young European bison. All right, I think we have a much better angle now. We just got to be really, really careful that we don't spook it off. And we also got to do a quick little scan around the horizon to see if there's anything else nearby. I don't see anything as far as I can tell. I think it's about time we get up to this bush here, find a way to get a little bit hidden, and then take a shot on this beautiful European bison. Okay, here we go. See it. Right there. That looked good to me. I think it's going down. Yeah, it's definitely going to go down. And it's down. We got it. Beautiful shot. I assume that was probably right in the lung. About as good as we could have done it. Yeah, that's some really good blood. We've got a medium bleed rate, and that's exactly why it didn't go far at all. Really awesome to see. We already bagged our 3rd animal of the day. And it was, of course, a lung shot, which is really nice. The 300 Magnum is really, really strong. It's one of the best weapons that you could possibly use for the European bison. Although a lot of people do opt to go with the 375. Today, I decided to go with the 300 because it's a little bit more versatile. It's got a faster follow-up shot because of that semi-automatic capability. And so I figured it would be probably the best option in case we do get attacked by one of these big beasts. I keep hearing some more European bison in the area. We've already killed a couple for the day, so I don't really want to take down just bison for the rest of our hunt. We're going to check to see if this one's big. If it's a smaller one, I think we're going to let it go and move along and try to find some other species. There it is. That one's a female. I wonder if there's any more. Or is it just her? I suppose it might just be that female right there. If that's the case, we're probably going to move along. Oh, right there. There's a level 1. It's got to be... Okay, one of them's a 3. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that could have gone really bad. Wow. They got really close to us. For a second, I thought they were charging. I guess we got lucky on that one. That could have ended really poorly. Well, on that note, I think it's time for us to move further north. There's a lake up a little bit past here according to the map, and I think that's probably going to be a good place to go. Seems like there might be some meadows around the area, and hopefully there'll be something feeding in those meadows. We are now approaching this lake up here. I've got a good feeling about this area. I remember this always being a pretty awesome place to go in the early days of the Hunter Call the Wild when I used to go here decently often. I haven't been here in a very long time, but I do remember it being quite a nice spot to hunt. Well, there it is. Looks just how I remember it, but I don't see anything. Now, there is a possibility something could be feeding up in the trees, and if that's the case, we gotta find it. I don't see anything off of first glance, but there's a lot of area to search. So this may take a little bit. And who knows, maybe there's nothing in the area. After sitting here for about 20 minutes, just hoping that something would come out of the tree line, we opted to pack things up and move to another area. Sometimes your favorite spots just don't produce, and there's just certain scenarios where it's better to move on and try to find a new area. I decided to head back to the outpost and grab ourselves a roe deer legal rifle, so we now have the Frost 257 pump action with us. If we see a roe deer, this is definitely something we can use to take it down. We unfortunately could not track down that one that we heard earlier, so I decided to move down to an outpost, and like I said, pick up a new rifle. We're going to see if we can find anything down in these fields. The fields are usually a really awesome place to hunt, and I'm hoping they're going to continue to be an awesome place to go. We got ourselves another red deer. That's a really good looking red deer as well. Beautiful level 7. Looks like it's going to score pretty decently as well. All right, we got to be quiet. We got to make sure that we can get a good shot on it. It's moving up here really quickly. We just need to slowly move our way up to where we can get a little bit of a better view. Looks like we got a few geese coming over as well. We're not really interested in the geese at the moment, though. But I think the geese are definitely interested in our pile of decoys. There we go. No, don't turn. If he goes broadside again... I think we got him. I think that was a good hit. Down he goes. We got him. Beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Yeah, that's some very good-looking blood. That explains why he went down so quickly. Let's see what we got here. It's a very nice level 7. Definitely love to see that. Very good looking stag. That is for sure. A little bit uneven too. A little bit of a wonky guy. Check him out. 202.04 on the score. A perfect double lung. He is quite wonky, as I was saying, though. Definitely an interesting looking stag. Ooh, look at that. That is a beautiful red deer right there. That is about the biggest one that we have seen all day. It looks really good. I haven't seen anything else in the area aside from these geese that will not shut up. But honestly, I think that red deer is going to be one of the nicest ones that we will find all day. That is a beauty, man. That is a real beauty right there. So unfortunately, the way the terrain is set up here, I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak up super close. You can see he's over a hill a little bit. But if we go up here a little bit more, we might be able to go prone and sneak a shot through the chest. I think that's going to be the play here. This is probably the best shot we're going to get. I think we can make this. I think this is going to work out pretty well. Here we go. Did we get it? I think that's going to be enough to bring it down. I really can't tell. It looked like it was probably good, but it was so hard to tell at that angle. We may have to track this thing a little bit, unfortunately. There it is. That's our red deer. So we did get a good shot. I had a feeling that was going to be the call. You know, we could have waited and got a little bit closer, but we would risk spooking it. And I kind of just wanted to take advantage of the position that we were in and the angle that it was giving us. I figured we could probably sneak one in through the lung, through the chest of the red deer. And it seems like that is exactly what happened here, which is amazing. We love to see those shots panning out when, you know, there's a little bit of question as to whether or not it's actually going to work out. There it is. Let's see. Where did we hit that shot? Yep, that's exactly what we hoped for. That is about as good as it could have been from that angle. The only thing that could have been better is if we had hit the heart. But honestly, considering everything, I will take it. About as good of a shot as we could have possibly got. Now, unfortunately, that beautiful albino that we got during this hunt is not going to actually go into our main lodge because we have this guy right here. This was a troll level 5 albino. Scored gold, unfortunately, but it was so close to diamond, and obviously this is a lot more impressive than the one that we got today. So the new one will not have a place in our main lodge and will likely go into one of the old ones, but still really cool that we managed to get another albino bison in one of the weirdest ways I think I've ever found a rare. Definitely was not what I expected when we originally shot that red deer, but it sure turned out to be an interesting and exciting hunt. And like I said, if you guys really enjoy this type of style for a video, leave a comment down below, get this video to 500 likes, and I'll consider doing a much longer 7 days, 7 hunts, 7 different maps version of the Realistic Hunt series. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Hit the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.